And welcome back to Pilsen in the Czech Republic for these fantastic European equipped powerlifting championships. You join us just before the start of the final junior session of the week. We have the biggest of the junior men. Flight 1 this afternoon will be the under 105 kilo class. Flight 2 will be the under and over 120s combined.
Yeah.
And it promises to be a spectacular climax,
as it was this
Ralph.
morning, yeah. Sorry, good afternoon, folks. Yes, it's been an absolutely fantastic morning of lifting. And looking at the score sheet, I think this will be no different whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the 105 class never fails to deliver.
No.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how young Jack Johnson competes,
Yes.
because he's weighed in today at 106.44 in the 120s.
Yes, very
Now,
low.
Jack intends to lift in the 105s, but were already two British entrants in the 105, so he's had to stay in the 120s. So that will be interesting to see how the lightweight Mr.
120.
Johnson
Yeah.
copes. Very quick shout out to the sponsors
Yes,
before we
please.
start. Thank you to Elico, Uplift, SPD, ER Equipment, Lioco and Titex for your continued support of European powerlifting. The first lifter is out onto the stage. It's Eitan Sarasoy from Great Britain. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, it's an unusual name.
And he's opening with 240
Very respectable,
kilos.
which is 10 kilo below his personal best.
And he's weighing in at just
250.
under 99 kilos, so
Yeah.
6 kilos into the class, 6 kilos over the
Over the-
93s.
yes,
It's
over
right
the
in the
thing.
middle.
Yep. That looks good, Martin.
Yes, that looks like a good start.
Good opener.
3 white lights. And if they were all like that, they wouldn't ask any
No problem,
questions of
would
the
it?
referees. The referees today, incidentally, for this session are the head referees from Norway.
Our
It's
president.
actually Arnold Wallström, the president, and the side referees are from Ukraine and Belgium. That's Vasil Orobets and Jeroen van Hirschveld. And next up we have Dan Jan Turus from Romania.
Quite a
250 kilos on the
quite
bar.
a few Uranian here.
Yes.
This week. Yeah, it's good.
The sport
Nice to
is
see.
certainly growing in Romania.
Absolutely, yeah.
That looked nice and
That's
deep
good.
as well.
No belt. So
3 whites.
3 white lights. Yeah, just to say they got their first international there in July. The European Masters, I think, it's in Romania.
It's good that we take it to as many
Of
countries
course,
as possible.
and educate promoters
Yeah.
in all nations to become promoters.
So this is the other British lifter in the 105s, Kieran Perry, a 23-year-old gym
265.
instructor.
5 kilo below his personal best.
Phil Frost in the coaching square.
Oh, nice and steady. Get it steady, get it set up. Chest high. Lower the body into a deep position. Hip below the knees.
He got called up,
Yes,
had to work for the depth.
yeah. See what the referee.
He
No, he
didn't
hasn't
get
deep
it
enough.
2-1.
And it's
They
red
didn't
on
like
red,
the depth.
which means it's depth. If you see red on
Yeah.
red, it's depth. The top of the hip joint, if you look at the hip joint, must go below the top of the knees. And there we look just about level. Yeah, it could have gone either way.
I think one of the problems is when you do it very slowly,
They can
you give the
really
referees
look.
a good look.
Yeah, true.
Now, Chernyatin from Ukraine, 23-year-old police officer, been competing for 4 years. 280
Yeah.
on the bar.
2.5 kilo below his personal
Yeah.
best. So we assume that his training program gone well. and it's gone up from when his PB was set.
Well, we would hope so, otherwise he's got nowhere to go.
That's right.
You can read a lot into first round squats.
Should be easy as possible. Strong enough, but was he deep enough?
I think it was maybe just in. What do the referees
No,
say? No.
I thought he might. Looks a bit suspect.
Unusual to see a Ukrainian miss an
Very
opener,
unusual.
Ralph.
Very unusual. I mean, they have training camps on a regular basis.
Yeah. In fairness, the camera crew gave that one the thumbs down.
I tell you what, they
We should
really
put
get
them on the
experience.
platform. Let the referees operate the cameras.
Yeah, and soon we don't need any referees.
This is
Just allow the camera, the TV
Martin
crew.
Prokop from Czech Republic, 290 kilos on the bar.
And this is 10 kilo below his personal best.
And if you see that spotter there, the best known face
Yes,
in powerlifting,
in
we've
powerlifting,
called,
yeah.
well, we're going to be interviewing him on Saturday.
Wonderful.
Through an interpreter. We can find out a little bit
think
more
he's-
about him.
I think he does speak English. But
No,
well
I've
enough.
spoken to him. It's
Okay.
very poor. We've arranged an
Okay.
interpreter,
That's good.
and
That's good.
we'll find out more about the lifesaver.
And oh yes, big
That
fight.
looked good.
What's the referee say? 3 white lights. Yeah, it'd be good to know about how they train, because I know there are spotting crew. There's none of them,
That's
and they
right.
can be hired. Any federation want to hire them as spotters. So I know they train. They work together.
Now this is Jaroslav Halak from Slovakia, the neighbouring Slovakia, 295 kilos on the bar, 10 below his best.
Yeah, that's a reasonable opener. 10 kilo below.
A reminder that after the third round of squats, we'll move straight to flight 2, the under and over 120s. Oh, that was a big dip, but did he lean forward
This
and
is that's my
stop the
query.
hips coming down?
No, you're right, Martin.
Yeah.
I thought it might happen. This hip go backwards, his body come forward.
We've
and it's not
discussed
going
it
down.
before. It's simple biomechanics.
Yeah, you can see it.
If the body comes forward, the hips come up.
Exactly what happened.
Have to maintain a better upper body angle. Now, Thuravsky, sorry, the Russian.
His personal best is 310. So this is 15 kilo below.
Yeah, should
I
be
thought
fine.
I thought it was 330 then. No, it's 310.
Again, very flexible shoulders when you can have the arms that close together,
Yes,
the
it
hands
is.
rather that close together.
Fairly
Wide,
wide
yeah.
legs. Yep. Yes.
Should be
Seems
good.
as if it was down. Looks okay. Yes, it is.
300 kilograms for Czech Evgen Sichevsky.
Now, Sikevsky from Czech Republic.
Starting with 7.5 kilo below
Bars loaded.
below his personal best.
22-year-old designer.
Yeah. Got another year in the juniors. He's only been competing for 2 years. Well, like I said, a lot of these lifters have been obviously training,
Yes.
but not actually competing.
Yes. Sometimes they might be talent spotted in a gym lifting huge weights.
Absolutely. Just
Totally oblivious to the fact that they'd be competitive powerlifters.
Yeah. And all they need then is to teach them the technique.
So this is Sikevsky from Czech Republic, final man out in the first round.
That looks strong.
Yes, that looked convincing. 3 white lights.
Move to the second attempt, starting with icon 25.
And at the end of the first round, Ralph, we have 5 greens and 3 reds.
3 reds, which you don't like to see.
From the lifter's point of view,
Yeah.
we hate it.
No,
From the television drama point of view,
it's a big drawing there.
you know, we're told by people who watch it makes compelling viewing.
Yeah. The good thing about it, they're all taking the same again. They're
Yes.
not actually going up, which we had yesterday
Yeah,
morning.
and no one collapsed under the weight.
No,
it was just a bit of
adjustment,
depth.
a little bit deeper.
Now, Sarasoi with his second attempt, 252.5. This will be a personal best
An
for the
increase,
21-year-old British strength coach.
an increase of 12.5 kilo on his first, which is good. That you can expect that at this body weight. 10 kilo, up to 15 kilos, comfortable.
Oh, good battle. He nods his head.
Is it deep enough?
No.
I didn't thought it was.
2-1. Mr. Orebets from the Ukraine thought it was good. The referees from Norway and Belgium thought otherwise.
Bar is loaded.
And to be fair, that one could have gone either way,
Yeah,
Ralph.
yes, it's one of those one.
Now, the other British lifter, Kieran Perry, 265
He missed
kilos
this.
again.
On his first attempt, so you need
He
to
went
make
down
adjustment.
very slowly,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Good setup. Let it drops. Drop the hips down.
No, 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 no,
He's in
no.
trouble.
And kilometers. Sorry, it's number.
Well, don't quite know what to say, Ralph.
Nothing we can say, Martin.
The bar is loaded.
He was really struggling with depth as well. Because again, his body's coming forward.
Yeah.
Hips going back.
Well, they've got to make some adjustment
Yeah.
and they've got to do it quickly. Now, Dan Ionturus,
To
Romania.
get a good squat, you need to bring the big hip muscle into
Yeah.
play. Have to.
267.5. Well, his PB is 300.
Yeah, so this should be comfortable.
Just wonder, is he coming down a weight class?
Yeah, we should find out. No belt.
Yes, it's,
Is he high
it's
belt?
high, yeah.
Oh, it's
He's
tough,
battling.
He's battling tight.
I don't
Is
know
the
if
knee
he'll,
locked?
I don't think so, but will he get away with it?
No, he
he
hasn't.
won't. One for depth, one for a soft knee.
2-1 against.
80 kilograms.
No lift. Yeah, I would say depth was suspect.
The bar is loaded.
Now, Chernyatin from the Ukraine. Most unexpected to see a Ukrainian miss an opener in depth, but that's what happened. There was no problem at all with the strength.
Just wasn't deep enough. I know people might say at home, yes, we are a little bit picky, but this is the rules, the technical rules
Yeah.
set down, and the referee must follow those rules. That's why they passed the referee exam, to make sure the technical rule is followed always. Oh, I'm going to wait, Martin. I'm going to wait.
It was fraction deeper than
Fraction,
last time.
yeah, but I'm not sure
But
it's
was it
deep enough.
enough? Yes.
It's just got
2
it
to
in,
1.
2-1.
The next person is Yaroslav Halak from Slovakia with 295 kilograms.
Now, Halach from Slovakia,
Yeah.
295.
He missed this, he said. This is 10 kilo below his personal best, so this should be comfortable. I suspect it was depth last time, I can't quite remember.
Yes, it was.
Yes, I remember. He was leaning, body leaned forward.
Yeah, and his hips
Yeah.
came up. Can he just slightly change the torso angle this time?
He got the bar fairly low. There's no rule against it, but again, that doesn't help him to standing upright and get the hips down. It's better.
I think he'll get that.
Okay.
What do
No,
I
you
know?
haven't.
What do I know? Well, he's fooling me. On the screen, I've got to say that looked good.
Yeah.
All three of them said no.
Yeah.
It looked more damning from the
Yeah.
side than from the front.
I think his bar is a little bit too high as well. You know, it's not against the rules.
Too low, you mean?
Too low, sorry.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon. Yeah, too low. It's not against the rule. It used to be. But that doesn't help him to get an upright position going down.
Martin Prokop is next. We're rattling through this again. And there is 305 kilos on the bar, 5 kilos more than he has ever done before. Gets the squat command.
No, he's fighting it. Lock the knees.
Well, I think that's good, but I thought the last one was good. So
It is good, Martin.
such fine margins between
very
reds
fine.
and whites, isn't it?
Very fine.
Now Zuravsky, the Russian, put in another 10 kilos on the bar. That'll take him within 5 kilos of his best.
Yes. If I remember right, his 295 was comfortable.
And it puts him into the lead on body weight. The Russian is only 94.35. He's just out of the 93 kilo class, body weight wise.
Body weight wise, yeah. So in any closed bottle, he's got the extra body weight.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then
Yeah.
he's giving away 10 kilos
A lot
to
of weight. Yes, you're right.
some of the competition, the best part of 10 kilos. He's been competing for 7 years.
He's 22 years old, so he's got another year as a junior. He's working it.
Looks good.
Looks deep enough to me.
3 wide lights. That takes the lead. Now Sisevsky from the Czech Republic, last man up in the second round, and this will put him into gold medal position
Yeah.
in squat with 1 round to go.
And this is a 2.5 kilo increase. So it'll be a new personal best. 307.5.
Evzen Sikevsky.
Yes, good depth.
Good battle. Oh, that should be 3 whites.
For sure, must be.
And that takes the lead with 1 round of squats to go. 2 of the lifters in big trouble
Yeah,
with
big
2
trouble.
reds against their name. But before either of them, Sarazoy comes out for his 3rd attempt, 252.5.
2.5 kilo above his personal best. He failed this last time.
Just a reminder for the lifters of the second group.
These wraps look tighter this time
Yeah,
from
that's
just from
it,
the
yeah.
way
Make 'em
he's
be
walking
tighter.
to the platform.
But
That
then he
could
must
make the
use
difference.
it.
Yeah.
He must get down and get the wraps to bounce at the bottom. Give him that momentum from the bottom.
You've got to really get the bounce, haven't you?
Yes,
you don't
you
just
got to.
stop and
Yeah,
start.
no.
You got to get that rebound reflex to get you started.
And then work through it.
And you just
That's the
drive
reason
and you
behind
drive
the
and
knee
you
wraps.
drive.
It's just to secure the knees as well, but you can also use it to help.
Gets the start command or the squat command rather.
It's better.
Not sure.
Is it deep enough? We don't show. Okay.
We'll soon find
Looks
out.
better to me.
Yes,
2-1. It's
2
just
to
in.
1. And that's a PB for Sarazoy. Now the other British lifter, Kieran Perry, is in all sorts of trouble.
Yes, Kieran.
265 kilos on the bar
Let's hope he
for
can
the
make the
third
adjustment.
time of asking.
Yeah.
And let's just hope it's third time lucky.
This is below his personal best. 5
But
kilo.
only just. Only 5 kilos below the best he has ever done on his best day ever.
Is it wise? Was it wise? I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's hope.
A lot of support in the hall.
Yes.
This must get at least 2 white lights.
I mean, I know training programs are normally sometimes more than 8 weeks. You're training hard, week after week in the gym, you know, and to come here.
Gets a squat command.
Yeah, let's get down. He's down a bit more.
Has he
He's
stood
not
up? What did they
standing
say?
upright,
What
though.
did they
He's
say?
not standing upright.
No.
I didn't thought he would have got it because
He got reds for depth, and he
Yeah.
also got a blue for
Yeah, I think
not
that's
standing up
Yep.
correctly.
Yes.
Oh,
shame.
what a shame.
The bar is loaded.
And Kieran Perry from Great Britain has gone from the competition. He can still bench press and deadlift, of course, but will no longer feature in the battle for the title. Dan Yonturus from Romania is next.
This is well below.
I
his
think he's been
present.
competing since 2014 rather than for 2014 years. No, just too much.
Too heavy.
Sorry, that's no left. The next lifter is Yevgeny Chernatin from Ukraine with 292.
Chernyatin from Ukraine missed his opener, got it second time, taking it up to 292.5. And we're just about to get to the fringes of the medal battle,
Yeah,
Ralph.
so where the medals are.
But let's see
decided
the
in
next
the
2
squat.
lifts first. This is for kilos for the total for the Ukrainian. For the Slovakian that will follow him, it's all about survival.
Yes. This is.
So on prognosis, he wins, Ralph.
Yes.
But it's very close with the
Oh,
Czech
yes.
and the Russian. Prognosis is just a guide.
Absolutely,
I think
yeah.
what we're saying is he's up there amongst the favourites.
It's in the pool.
And this extra 12.5 kilos will help. Alternatively, if he doesn't get it, it will hurt him.
Yeah, big time. No, I don't think.
Well,
deep
the
enough.
camera crew are shaking their heads.
2 to 1. He's got
He
one wide.
loses it 2 to 1 from the near side referee.
95 kilograms for a third time. Very important attempt for him. The bar is
No,
loaded.
this is the Slovakian lifter Jaroslav Halac. Must make this lift to stay in the
Yes.
competition. We started with 8. We're already down to 7.
And,
We
let's
don't
hope-
want to lose
No.
anyone else.
Don't make it 6. So come on, you need to get this one down.
Slightly change the torso angle, perhaps.
Yes, can do. Just do something. The trouble is to get it down.
No point coming back up with something that doesn't go low
Absolutely
enough.
not.
Hit the depth and just trust. Well, that was.
Was better.
Oh,
I
did he
don't
get the
think-
rack?
I
Come
don't
on.
think gonna get it.
What did they
I
say?
hope so, but I don't think so.
No, yellows. He started moving towards the racks
Before,
the command. I don't think he was fully erect
No,
either.
and I don't think he was down either, so he was in big trouble. No, that's not in.
The bar is loaded.
No,
He knows it.
never
He
locked.
knows it, he
Yeah.
knows it.
Well, Ralph,
What a
8
shame.
becomes 6. Now the battle for medals. This puts Prokop from bronze to silver position in the squat if he makes this. But of course, the other two can come
Of
past
course,
him.
yes, they can.
Well, one is already past him on body weight. Such a range of body weights here.
Yes, it is. 100, 94, 103, so it's very tough, yeah.
No.
Bit too heavy.
I'm just seeing, Ralph, that in the under 120 class, one of the lifters has pulled out.
I think it's injury. Guarantees an injury.
Kulikovsky, the Russian,
310 kilograms.
has pulled out of the competition.
Bar is loaded.
I perceived some injury during warming up.
Yeah, I would think so. Or maybe something that was niggling him and they thought they'd warm up and
yeah,
see how it
and
was.
Go.
And it
Possible.
wasn't there. So 2 to go. This is Zuravsky from Russia, 310 kilos.
But just put it
This
in
to
the
move
lead.
into gold medal
Yes, it will
position
do.
on body weight from the Czech, but the Czech will follow to take the gold medal
He's
back
got 315.
if Zuravsky is successful. Only weighs 94.35, Ralph,
Very light.
just out of the 93s.
Very light.
Lightest man in the class by some way. Over 10 kilos lighter than Halach, for example.
He's driving
That
it.
should be good.
Very strong.
And it's a good
Only
lift.
2 to
2
1.
to 1. Yeah.
He's
just
happy.
did.
And it's Chikevsky has to come back and do 315. And if he gets to 315, he takes gold
Yes.
in squat.
Bar is loaded.
And he will lead on prognosis. But it's really close.
Oh,
Tell you now, this is going down to the last
Down to the
deadlift again,
last
Ralph.
Deadlift, yes, for sure it will. I know it'll be under 6 lifter in the category, but it's going to be very tight.
But the top 4, you can throw a blanket over them.
Literally. Working it, driving it.
Oh, that looks good. What do the referees say? 3 white lights and the golden squat to the Czech Republic. And we move straight into the second flight. Stepanek from Czech Republic, first out, 250 kilos on the bar.
10 kilo below his PB. Should be a nice.
Looking forward to some quality lifting, Ralph.
Oh, yes.
I mean, look at the 3 in the
Look at
120 class.
I know.
340, 365, 375 are the openers.
At the openers.
Oh, ho, ho. A Russian, a Ukrainian, and an Icelander. What a super heavyweight battle that promises
That
to
gonna be.
No, so this is Stepanek, 250. Remember, we've lost the Russian. Kulikovsky, he pulled out during the warm-up. Yes, that dip took it
good
in.
job, yes.
That's a good lift. The next lifter is Jack Johnson from Great Britain with 285 kilograms.
Now, Jack Johnson, opening on 285. We've never seen him with this lighter body weight before.
No.
But he said he took a decision to come down a weight class. He has to lift in the 120s today because there are already 2 nominated lifters who competed in the 105s in the British
105.
Championships.
You can't have 3.
No.
You can only have 2.
But we can expect to see him in the 105s next year for sure. So he's giving away a lot of weight, but he is such a strong
Oh,
lifter.
very much so. Are we maybe in Dubai for the Junior Worlds?
Canada.
Oh, Canada, I do apologize. Yeah, Canada. It looks comfortable.
Yes. 3 white lights. Well, if you remember last year, he didn't get a squat in and then won gold in bench and deadlift.
Deadlift, yes, I remember it.
So he's got his squat today. And where can he go from there? It's Vic from Czech Republic next. 295 kilos on the bar.
His PB is 277.5, so this is a big jump above his personal best.
Václav Vlik.
So we assume his training program's gone well.
Again, a familiar lifter to us, Ralph.
Yes.
Well, the clock is ticking down. You know, I'm not sure he's going to get his lift in.
22 seconds, it's coming up.
Well, just watch the
He's
clock on
pushing
your
it.
screen.
He's pushing it. 16. I think 10
hope
seconds.
I hope
think
the
it should
speaker's ready
just
to-
about, if he can get it in. Really, with a rushy diet, you're right, Martin. It's getting close.
Oh,
2
with
seconds.
2 seconds to go. Why would you even do that?
I think that might be in.
Yes,
it was.
3 white lights. But what pressure to put yourself under.
With 300 kilograms.
Well, you haven't got time to set it up here.
Bars
No.
loaded.
Now, Kazaku, another face we've seen before on several occasions,
Yes. And
with a
he's-
distinctive hairstyle.
yes. And he's starting on his personal best, 300 kilos.
Well, we see him improving every year. And he's 22. He may have another year in him as a junior. You think it was deep enough, Ralph?
I'm saying
No, it wasn't. No.
I thought he wasn't.
The next lifter is Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 310 kilograms.
No. Now, Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine is out next.
This is
All of them so far in the under 120. 310 kilos on the bar. 10 kilos below
Below.
his personal best.
Yeah. He's adjusting his belt. That's the only thing he's allowed to adjust on the platform. Slowly back. Set it up. Plenty of
That
fight.
looked strong.
Let's see what the referee said.
3 whites.
Next lifter is Julian Sagoy from Norway.
Now, Julian Sagoy from Norway, 22-year-old welder. Last man out in the under 120s.
He's starting at 20 kilo below his personal best.
Oh, he's
So
got a
again,
huge PB, 335.
Yeah, 335. So this should be comfortable. Should be good.
3 white lights.
Raising to 340 kilograms for Vladislav Nemov from Russia.
Now we move into the 120 plus for the next 3 lifters. And first up, we've got Vladislav Nemov from Russia.
It's got a PB of 350, so
131 kilos of Nemov. And at 131, the young giant is the lightest
The
of
lightest
the
of
3
three.
competitors.
he's
Magnuson is a tad under 150 kilos.
he's 23-year-old, so he's a driver. So his last year's competition as a junior. So I'm sure he'd like to win it.
Well,
his legs very wide.
I thought that was good.
Just
2 to
about
1.
2 to 1, yes.
The next lifter is Gudfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 365
No, Gudfinnur Magnusson. As we say, 150 kilos or thereabouts. 365 kilos on the bar. 15 kilos shy of his best ever lift.
Best ever.
And the biggest junior lifter of the competition comes to the bar.
$365. 15 kilo below his personal best. Big lad, yeah?
Absolutely. Smoked it, but the crew shake their heads.
We're gonna wait and see it.
The crew are
red.
right.
And it's red and red, so this depth not low enough.
175 kilograms.
Yeah, it was more obvious from the side.
Yep.
The bar is loaded.
Now Hollanay. Himself a giant at 137.9.
Yeah. And
But 12 kilos lighter than Magnusson.
He's starting 15 kilo below his personal best. So again,
Huge 375 on
yeah.
the bar.
PB is 390. So this should be.
Well, we saw a huge
comfortable.
Ukrainian junior in Lithuania.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's how
That
to
was it.
squat.
That's how you squat.
Whoa.
That's how a
Take
first
that,
attempt
he
look like.
says. Who needs referees? Who needs camera crews? That is a squat.
That's how you do it up
Yeah.
there. Ask no question.
In the title of the song, that's how you do it in the Western Isles.
Yes.
Now, into the second round. Stepanek, Czech Republic. Another 10 kilos on the bar.
Yes.
This will equal
His
his
PB.
personal best. Yes, the dip took him in again.
Yes. Should have.
Should be fine.
Sorry.
No, he hasn't.
No!
I was iffing whether or not I thought he was. Didn't look convincing to me. Yeah, it dipped
See,
it, but it was just about level.
No, well, I thought the dip took him in, but as I say, we can only read it from the screen, Ralph. And
Yep.
I'm sure everyone at home is forming their own opinions
course
as
you
well.
We all, like we all referees
Yeah.
in football, we all referees in powerlifting.
Now, this is Vlik from Czech Republic. He's gone up 10 kilos, 305.
Correction, the last lift of Roman Štěpánek was a good lift.
The
he was
commentator
overturned.
was right after all.
Yeah, he was right, Martin.
Oh,
Been
ye of
overturned.
little faith. No. And see the way the lifters have the confidence in the crew to
They
just
know,
stay with the bar.
they're there, yep.
Now, Jack Johnson, well, Jack has put 20 kilos on the bar. His PB is 317.5, but remember that was done at a much heavier body weight.
At 120.
Well, he's still in the 120s, but he
Yeah.
was a full 120 when he
That's
did
right.
that.
Now he's on go 106.
Now he's, I think, a fat 105, somebody called him. But no, he's been eating triple breakfast just to stay above the 105 limit.
I'll let you tell him that.
Oh, he'll be told, no doubt. Andy Champ will tell him if somebody else doesn't. This is Jack Johnson, 305.
That looks good, Martin.
I think young Jack is going to be the next superstar of British powerlifting
Could well be.
when he hits the open class. So impressed, so much natural strength. You know, some people just have it.
Yes.
He actually reminds, I
Yeah.
wasn't about when Tony Stevens was very young,
Yeah, that's
but he
right.
reminds me of
Have
what,
it, yeah. Very strong ligaments. If you
yeah.
got strong ligaments.
yeah.
Just build the power in the muscles.
And if Tony's watching at home, greetings.
I hope he is. I've not seen Tony for a long time. Hi, Tony.
No.
Miss you, mate. Miss you.
Alessandro Kazaku missed it on depth last time. He's put it up 7.5 kilos,
Yes.
which perversely may help him find depth.
Go down a bit deeper. Yeah.
But of course,
He's
if
not
it
wearing a belt, is it? No, belt.
no. I don't think that's there either, Ralph.
strong
it's
enough.
very strong. No.
Strong enough, but he's not going down.
What's happening?
The next lifter is Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 320.
I mean, it's not even parallel.
No, that's way high. Now, Kravets, the Ukrainian, is going 320.
Equal his personal best.
And the clock ticks down. And
Yeah,
he's just walking onto the
37.
stage.
Yeah, should be
No
okay.
sense of urgency, but he's used half his time.
If you got a problem, then it's you got no time to adjust it.
Exactly.
Yeah, 28 seconds, 26. Yeah. So you got to get it right first on.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yes, it's okay. Very
Seemed
strong.
okay from the front.
Yeah.
Justin, I'd say. 2
2
to 1.
1. The chief referee says not deep enough.
Both the side referees said it was good. I thought that was in, I have to say.
Yeah, it looks from here.
Now,
But
Julian
I'm not gonna argue
Sagoy.
the president, are you?
Oh, yes, why not? He'll never listen to this playback.
He's my boss, so I'm not going to argue with him.
Sagoy from Norway, coincidentally.
Yes.
3-2-5 on the bar.
5.
This would
10
put him into the lead.
10 below his personal best, so it should be good.
Take him ahead of Kravets. Well,
again, I'm
we're
gonna
both
wait.
hesitating. No,
No, didn't
2
look
to
deep
1.
enough. 2 to 1.
Again, the Ukrainian referee says yes. The referees from Norway and Belgium say no. And I have to agree with
Yes, me too.
the two that said no, I'm afraid. Much as we'd like to give a white light every time, the integrity
Well,
of
like
the
I said,
sport
the,
has to be
the
protected.
technical rule must be
Yeah.
followed, and it clearly states the top of the hip joint must, and repeat, must go below the top of the knees
Now for the
for it to be
the
a good
clash of the titans in the 120 plus. Nemov 355.
lift. Yes. He's 5 kilo above his personal
More
best.
than he's ever
New
done
PB.
before.
That looks quite good, Martin.
Yes.
I think he may get this. He has
3 wide lights. Now Magnuson is going 375. He missed his opener. He's put it up 10 kilos.
Kilo. Not never a good idea. But
Within
let's-
5 kilos of his PB now.
Yes.
But in fairness, it was very comfortable up,
Yes.
Ralph. It was just depth.
Yes.
And the extra 10
But
kilos may help
may,
him.
yes. So, let's see. Slowly out.
Here we go.
Yes. Try and get the hips down.
That was deeper.
Oh, looks good.
He likes it.
It looks good.
What do the referees say? Yes!
On the board.
3 white lights. And a roar from the giant Icelander as he exits the platform. Now the incredibly
power.
impressive Victor Hollaney.
Yeah, this equal his personal best. No, 5 kilo above his personal best. His personal best is 390.
395.
So it's getting closer to the
He's
400
gone
barrier.
up 20 kilos.
Yeah, but that's normal for this body weight. Yeah, easy.
And he absolutely smoked his
it,
opener.
didn't he? Yeah.
Flying by again, Ralph.
Certainly is.
Reminder that at the end of third round squats, 10-minute break, and then we're back to do it all again in bench press.
Bench press. Out slowly. Get it set up. Look tense in the audience. Yes.
It slowed him down a bit, but it's good, I think.
It's good.
3
Yes,
white
it
lights
is.
for Hollaney.
I think you're going to see over 400 post it for his third.
And into third round, and Stepanek from Czech Republic. 265 on the bar, a new personal best.
Yes, it
If
is.
he gets it.
And give him three good squats. He opened with 250, went 260, up another 5, 265. Good series, step by step.
Yeah, the important
No
lift here in
pressure.
many respects is Kazaku, the Romanian,
Yeah,
because he's in the last chance saloon.
absolutely.
Stepanek now, though, 265. He's comfortable with 2 good lifts on the board. This will give him 3 from 3 and a new personal
And
best.
personal best. Exactly what his training program should I suggest?
Looks nothing like his photograph.
I'm going to wait for the referee
I
signal.
think you'll get it 2-1 or
No, you
3
got
to
it 3
nothing.
wide.
Yeah,
Well done indeed.
Yeah.
Next lifter is Václav Vlk from the Czech Republic with 300.
Now Vlk missed his opener. Sorry, got his opener.
Missed
Put
his
10
second.
kilos on the bar, missed his second, taking the second again. Currently Johnson is in third place with 305, and he's lighter than Blick. So this is for fourth place. Well, fourth place for the time being, but of course Kazaku can change all that. No.
No. Little bit too heavy.
Now we have Alexandru
Oh.
Kazaku. Very experienced, Ralph. We've been commenting on him for at least the last 3 years.
Well, this can't be good, Martin. He opened with 300, he failed it. He then go up to 307, he failed it. And he got another 5 kilo.
The only thing I would say, Ralph, is the weight has been easy. It's the depth that's been the problem. And this
But, you know, my thing is the depth is something you train.
would... Yeah. So it's all or nothing for young Alexandru, and we wish him well.
I wish him well, but his last one was so
Got to
high.
go deeper. He's
Has
just
to go a
got to
lot
go
deeper.
deeper. It was deeper, but
I don't
was it
think he'll
deep
get
enough?
it. Well, I hope he gets it, but I don't think he will.
He
got it.
gets it.
Well done,
2-1. And
Yes,
unbridled joy
I didn't expect him to get
in
that.
the Romanian I thought he might, just he went that little bit deeper.
I don't know. I think he was very fortunate.
Camera crew wouldn't have given it to him. Now Jack Johnson, 317.5, equals his personal
Yes,
best.
he does. But he squatted well so far.
He certainly has.
285, then jumped 20 kilo.
This would put him from
205.
fourth place to
Yeah,
second.
Yeah. Come on, Jack.
Kazaku has suddenly jumped into the bronze medal position from nowhere, and this is to push him out again.
Nice and tight down and a big drive. No, a little bit too heavy.
Sorry, that's no left. The next lifter is Julian.
And Johnson, 4th place in the squat. Kazaku just beating him to the bronze.
Yes.
But Ralph, he got a squat in this
Yes,
year,
certainly.
which is more than he
Got
managed
last
to
year.
do last year. And remember it, great bench presser and
Great
a
deadlifter.
superb deadlifter. And the loss of body weight will do nothing to hurt his deadlift.
No, not at all.
Now Julian Sagoy missed 325, so what does he do? Puts it up to 330. This is for squat gold because Kravets is heavier.
It's heavier, correct. Not by much, but it's heavier.
It's only 480 grams. This for gold and squat. No, oh, I thought for a moment
Just
he
about
was
to
going to
breaking
rescue
point.
that.
And the weight stays for Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine.
Well, Kravets, the Ukrainian, takes gold in squat.
Bars loaded.
And this is another 10 kilos to put onto his total.
Yeah.
Volodymyr Kravets.
This is for a new personal best.
Oh, a big one.
A big 10 by 10 kilo.
Well, the clock ticks down. Is he coming out?
Can't see the
Yes, he is.
So I couldn't see the movement, but he's coming out.
3 more lifts to go after this.
He's been coached by the great Victor Nylikin. He's a great super heavyweight many years ago. Out slowly. Lock the knees. That looks good. Get the hips down. That looks good as well.
Oh, he's coming up
I
with
think
it,
he's
yes.
got this.
Great lift from Kravets.
Certainly was.
3 wide lights, 330 kilos.
With 360
Personal best.
Now, back to the 120 pluses. Final 3 lifts. Everyone in the game.
Yes.
Nemov up first, 362.5.
12.5 kilo above his personal best. It'll be a new PB if he gets it.
A reminder, Nemov from Russia, Magnuson from Iceland, and Holonai from Ukraine.
Yeah.
Battling for the European super heavyweight title.
Big boys. Fighting it. No.
And I think he cut the depth a little bit as well, Ralph.
I did think he'd be very tight
Yeah.
on depth.
And he has to settle for a best of 355. Now Magnuson, 390, 10 kilo personal best
Yes.
for the gigantic Icelander.
The bars loaded.
His job is a power lifter.
It's a good job to have.
It's a good job to have.
Hard work, but very rewarding.
He's going to be a giant, isn't he, when he grows into the
Yeah,
seniors.
when he grows up.
I was just talking to JK this morning. I remember JK as a junior.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, he's battling it. He's battling. He won't give up. That looks good. The Icelanders in the audience
The
love
Viking
it.
power.
2 to 1. No.
Didn't get it.
He got
Plenty
a
of
blue
fight,
and
didn't
a
get it.
red.
But
Let's have a look at that again.
Victor Helene from Ukraine with
Well, the blue would it have been for not locked
Yeah,
out or
not locked
downward
out.
movement?
No, I don't think it went down.
No, it didn't go down, and it was
Didn't
locked
quite
out.
locked out,
Oh, I think
okay.
I'd be appealing that blue if I was
Well,
Iceland.
Nobody gone to the jury, but it's 2-1 against.
What a great fight that was.
That was determination.
No, Victor Hollanai.
Yeah. First 400 squat of the week so far. 405.
Well, he got a PB with 395. This is to put another 10 kilos
10
on
kilo
it.
on his squat. He's already won the gold medal in the squat. I think he's got this.
Oh, wow.
I think he's got this.
3 white lights for Victor
What a
Hollanai.
squat.
What a sensational
And we will have a 10
squad session that
Oh,
was,
was
Ralph
it
Farquharson. I think
just-
everyone needs to
I mean,
pause and draw breath.
absolutely. And this is still the juniors.
Yeah. Oh, come back in 10 minutes' time.
Yep.
You do not want to miss this.
Surely not. And if you do, make sure you go and watch it on demand. Bye for now.
And welcome back to Pilsen. You join us just before the start of the bench press section in the final junior session of what has been a splendid sub-junior and
Ruling
junior
championship.
European equipped powerlifting championships. Surely you saw the squats. If you didn't, go and watch it again on YouTube. We had quite a fantastic competition, very dramatic. And we're just about now to start the bench press competition. As the clock ticks down to 30 seconds, it may be a good point to just thank once again our sponsors, without whom events of this magnitude simply could not take place. So thank you very much to Elico, Uplift, SBD, ER Equipment, Lyoko and Titex. I don't know if you want to add your thanks to that, Ralph.
My great thanks, yes, Martin. Obviously, as Secretary General for the European Federation, we thank you so much because, as Martin said, without your support, this event could not be delivered at this high standard. And the higher the standard, the higher the performance of the lifters.
Indeed.
So thank you so much for your support, and hope you continue to support.
The better the environment you give the lifters to lift in, the better they lift.
He will perform, or she will perform.
Now this is Eitan Sarasoy, Great Britain, 130 kilos on the bar for his opening bench press. If you're just joining us, flight 1 is the 105s, flight 2 is the under and over 120s.
Oh, that's an easy opener.
We started off, Ralph, with 8 lifters in the under 105 class. 2 of them have not managed to get a squat in, so the battle is down to 6 for the 3 podium places.
The other 2 can still fight for a medal in the bench press, but can't make a total.
And the deadlift, of course.
Of course.
Yes, but in terms of the overall European title, we are down to 6. And this is Kieran Perry, Great Britain, PB 147.5. On the bar, 145 kilos.
2.5 kilo below. Oh,
that's easy. Considering he was so close to his PB. But sadly, he cannot make a total.
No.
Now, Touros, Romania. 180 on the bar for him.
Yep, you got PB at 200, so again, this should be comfortable.
Taking his time to set up. Plenty of time left.
Yes. Well, you got time to make all the adjustment you need to be. Start rushing it.
Been competing for 5 years.
Drive the arm through. Get both arms go.
Oh, I was worried for a moment.
Yeah, it looked as if it was slow.
I mean, it seemed to speed up as you got through it, and really an equipped bench should go the other way. Start fast and slow down and battle to lock out. Now Jaroslav Halac from Slovakia. PB 205 on the bar 190. And again, this is the calm before the storm, Ralph.
Sure it is.
You know, it built and built and built in the squats, and you can just feel that it's going to do it all over again.
And then it's built again up.
Yeah.
Nice control down to the chest. Drive it through. Yep, that should be good.
Yes.
It's a good leg.
Again, we just let the first run roll along.
Yeah.
And then pick it up after this in the second round.
This is Sikevsky, 190 on the bar for the lifter from Czech Republic. Equaling his PB with his opener.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen people smash PBs with their openers, and we've seen people bum because they opened on their PB.
That's right.
Works both ways. having to fight, but that looks good.
Should be.
And it's a good
Three
lift.
whites.
And weight stays for Alexei Zurovsky from Russia.
Now Surovsky, the Russian, also in 190.
The bar is loaded.
Starting 5 kilo below his personal best.
Seven years in competition and still
Yeah.
only 22.
Has he got one more year in his juniors?
Thankfully, he looks younger than his profile picture. If not, I'd put him into the Masters.
Oh, hit the rock, but I think it should be okay.
Yes, should be. Didn't help
Not
him.
supporting
It's a
him.
good lift.
3 wide lights.
Next lifter is Martin Prokop from the Czech Republic with 200 kilograms
Now
on the bar.
Prokop, also from Czech Republic, 200 kilos on the bar.
The bar is loaded.
I just wonder, I don't think we may see the drama in the bench press that we did in the squat, although there should be a good fight for the
Should
bronze.
fight, yes.
This is
Yeah.
200 kilos.
I think you find once the Ukrainian got his up there.
And of course, everyone's building towards a total as
That's
well.
what you're here for. Like I said, Martin, a medal in this individual discipline is a bonus.
It's a bonus, yeah.
Drive the arm through.
Should be good.
It's a good lift.
3 wide lights. And Chernyatin, the last one out, 220 kilos on the bar.
The bar is loaded.
23-year-old police
Yeah.
officer.
Been competed 4 years. I bet they don't get many challenging as a police officer. I always say yes, sir. Big opener, 220. That's almost giving the gold medal in the bench, I think.
Well, he'd take some catching.
Take some catching, yes.
No!
No, he didn't get it.
No!
Oh,
Well, the only catching there was from the platform
spot,
crew
yeah, the crew.
as it flew back over his head. He touched too high. Look,
is that what it was?
yeah, he touched far too. See, the shirt will take him back, and if you touch too high, it's going to fly it over your
Yeah,
head.
backwards. Yeah.
It needed to be nearer the sternum. We're into round 2, and I'm sure the Ukrainians will put that right.
Yeah,
Other thing,
I'm
of course, is he doesn't wear a belt. The shirt could
like
have
you said
ridden up a
again.
little bit. This is Aitan Sarasoy. PB 145 on the bar 140.
Yes. Long arms. Drive it up. Oh, that's a good bench.
It's a good lift. The next lifter is Ian Perry from Great Britain with 152.5 kilograms.
Now the other British lifter, Kieran Perry. This will be a new personal best for him. Some consolation for
Yeah,
being unable
but
to make a total.
Yeah. I support the fact that you carry on. There was a lot of discussion at the Congress last year to say that they should not able to carry on if they don't make one of the discipline. But I think when you train for that many years to come here, miss, let's say, a squat, and then you cannot carry on to do your bench or your deadlift, I think it's a little bit unfair.
Yes, indeed. And also it could reduce the size of the class in some
Of course it
cases,
is. It will
to
do-
the
will-
point
will
where
do.
you need extra
minutes.
delays.
Yeah, to add
Yeah.
minutes, yeah. So no, I do support that. They're extra allowed to carry on.
Yes, I'm with you there, Ralph. Perry and Frost. Almost sounds like a sitcom team.
The bar is loaded.
Not sure if there might have been some blood on the bench, Ralph, or something.
Could have been.
Because they seem to spend quite a bit of
Wiping
time
it off,
cleaning
yeah.
it.
And where it is blood, then they must spend some time to make
Indeed.
sure it is.
One of the key priorities is to
Absolutely,
avoid any
sport.
chance of blood
Yep.
transference.
Yeah. Yes,
Good.
that should be a good lift.
And 2-1, but he leaves
the
with a
yellow.
new personal best. Has to be but. I didn't see anything else.
Although we can't see nothing
Oh,
from
that
here.
was a bit of
It's
a
got it 2 to
strict
1.
call.
Yeah.
Now, tourists from Romania. 185 on the bar.
Still 15 kilo below his personal best. So again, should be.
And remember when we call out the positions that the Ukrainian Chernyatin has not got a lift in yet.
Yep. Yep, that's correct.
Nope,
No.
just too heavy.
Yes.
Well, it was only 5 kilo increase.
Yes, I know.
He was dicing.
Oh.
225 kilograms from the bar. The bar is loaded.
Sichevsky, 195 for him, also a 5 kilo increase.
Yeah.
This
We are
puts him
personal
from
best.
third to second. But remember, that does not take
No.
account of the Ukrainian. Czech lifter has got a really good deadlift to back up what he's done so far.
Right.
That looks
Looks
good.
good.
3 whites.
The next lifter is Alexei Zurovsky from Russia with 200
Now Zurovsky, the Russian, 200 kilos on the bar for him.
New personal best.
Yeah.
First this was 195, so this is 5 kilo increase on his personal best. And he still got 1 attempt to go if he's successful with this.
The chalk on the back to help them
to
stop
him
slipping
from
on the bench.
sliding. And that's allowed when you put the pressure on from the legs, you could drive through the legs, through the body, through the arms. So it's not just the upper body only that works.
No. And if you don't believe that, just try benching with your
With
feet in
your
the
feet
air
in the air,
and see how
absolutely.
much more difficult it is.
Very. Driving it. He's driving it.
It's going.
Is the butt
I
come
think
off?
that's good.
There's a
Well,
lot of movement from the lower body.
we'll see what they say.
One
Well, he got
says-
one for downward movement, and
downward
I was
movement,
looking for
yeah.
that and didn't see it. Watch again.
Big guy with 202.5 kilograms from the bar. The bar is loaded.
Little bit, I think, Martin. Slightly. Right in the middle.
Not sure if
Ah.
it was downward or it just stopped. But
stopped, it
anyway,
maybe stopped,
he
yeah.
got it 2-1. Now Halash, 202.5 for the Slovakian. This would put him into the lead from fourth to first.
First, yeah.
Big jump, 12.5
It
kilos.
is. Big jump. What's his personal best? 205.
Yeah, second lift 2.5 short of your
Yep.
PB's just about right.
Yes, I'll go along with that.
No.
No.
No, not this time.
Big jump.
The next lifter is Martin Prokop from the Czech Republic with 210 kilograms on the
Now Prokop, Czech Republic, 210 kilos, 10 kilo increase, still short of his best.
Yes.
The bar is loaded.
Gets a start command.
Holding it down to his chest. Pose. Drive hard.
No, it's
No,
not
there was
going
no
anywhere,
drive
is
at all, was it?
No.
Sorry, it's now left.
Well, now we come to the Ukrainian Ralph
Yep.
Yevgeny
He needs to get
Chernyatin.
this. Get on the board. Otherwise, he's in trouble. He's gone to the third round.
Well, he touched too high last time, Ralph.
Yeah.
He's got to get the bar closer to the sternum. Otherwise, the short's just going to take it over his head again.
I think the coaches will make the adjustment. Let's hope they have.
Here we go. This will give him the gold medal.
Yeah, for sure.
Better.
Yes,
Much
that's
better.
Much better.
See,
Should
when
be
you see
three white lights.
when you see the replay, you'll see
Yes.
him much closer to the
Uh-huh.
sternum.
Right.
The bar touches, and then the bar it takes it back. He's still a wee bit high.
From Great Britain with 150 kilograms
You know,
on the
he's
bar.
still high, but
He was able to get
gets
that,
it. Yeah.
that drive from the chest.
And we're into the third round. Sarasoy 145 is his PB. 150 on the bar.
Drive it out.
That's
the
good.
arms. Should be 3 white light. And it is.
Kieran Perry next, 160.
The bar is loaded.
He went 145 his opener, 152.5. 7.5 kilo increase for his second. And he gone 7.5 kilo for his third.
And his PB coming in 147.5.
Oh yeah, so this will be a big personal best. If he gets this.
No.
Oh, almost there.
Almost there.
Sorry, it's now left. The next lifter is Dan Ianturis from Romania with 185 kilograms on the bar.
Now, Dan Ianturis, Romania,
Yeah, he missed this.
185. Yeah, remember he got the 180 just,
Yeah.
put 5 kilos on the bar and didn't
And
even
he
get
missed
close.
it. Not even close.
A reminder that at the end of this third round, we move straight on to the under and over 120 classes. And boy, oh boy, will we get some fireworks there.
No. Will it just?
This is Turu's second attempt at 185.
Drive hard. Keep it moving.
Oh, I
Lock
thought
the
he'd
arms.
gone.
Yeah.
That's good.
Plenty of fight there.
Yeah. I thought it had stalled. Well, one of the referees gave downward movement.
Yes.
The referee from Belgium. And he may have been right, you know.
Yeah, slight, but it's slight movement there, downwards.
But we said at lunch we wouldn't talk about him any more than we had to. He said he was more scared about what we would say on Saturday when he
he's
was lifting than what we would say today while he was refereeing. But why anyone should be scared of us, Ralph, I don't
know why.
We're nice people. We never say anything bad about anyone.
No.
Although that could change, possibly on Friday. Zichevsky from Czech Republic. PB 190 on the bar,
Yeah, big
200.
personal best if he gets it.
Well, of course, he's already PB'd
Yes,
with his
it's already
second.
PB, yeah, you're right. 195.
This gets him into bronze medal position.
Drive it, keep your arm moving. Lock the arm out.
No, it's not locked.
locked.
Not
No.
locked.
Sorry, it's no lift. The next lifter is Jaroslav Halak from Slovakia with 202.5 kilograms.
Now Halak from Slovakia.
Yes.
Missed 202.5
Yes,
last
yes.
time. If he gets it, he goes from 5th to silver medal position. Other lifters to follow, of course. But this is the third round at the European Junior Championships. Don't expect every lift to go.
No.
It's the last minute to change the openers for the second group. It's the last minute to change the openers for the second group.
Drive hard. Keep the arm moving.
No.
No. I
No,
don't
no, no. Just too much.
Yeah.
Nearly. Probably 2.5 kilos left.
Yeah, 200,
less, and
200 probably would have gone.
he would
yeah.
have got it now. Zuravsky, 205 for the Russian. This will keep him in silver medal position. One man that can catch him, and that's Prokop. The other one still to lift, Chernyatin, is already past him.
Yep, possible silver medal in this bench press.
Yeah,
Must get
it
this-
actually totally depends on what Prokop
Yeah, of course
does.
it does, yeah.
Yeah,
Going 210.
this builds the total.
He's got
That's
it, I
good.
think.
Hit the rack, but it
Yeah,
didn't help the
didn't
lift.
help him, no.
Made it harder of anything.
The next lifter is Martin Prokop from the Czech
3 white lights. Now this is
210
Prokop,
kilograms on the bar.
Czech Republic. This is for silver in bench
He
in the
missed this.
105 kilo class.
Yes, he missed this last time.
Can you remember? Was it a bad
I
miss, Ralph?
can't remember. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
We see so many lifts
yeah,
in the course of a
it's
week.
hard to remember each one.
I think we do quite well to remember what we do at our combined age, Ralph. I can't remember how old we are, but I know it's a fair amount. Prokop taking his
Well,
time.
You know what they say? Use it or lose it.
Sorry?
So, use it or lose
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So we got to try and use it as much as we can.
Indeed.
To try and keep it going as long as you can. This is for silver medal in the bench press.
Big effort required. Fighting, no, it's gone down.
It's gone down, yeah. It's fighting it down.
Oh, what a
It's
battle.
It's stay with it. No, it's gone, unfortunately.
Oh, you know, if you gave people marks for effort, you'd give them
Absolutely.
white
You get
lights
10, you
for
probably
that.
get 10 or 10 there.
Is Yevgeny Kolyanian from Ukraine with 210 kilograms
And this is the gold medalist, and
Yeah.
he's going 227.5. Prognosis has Chernyatin in third, but this gets him very, very close.
Absolutely, get him in the mix.
If he gets this on prognosis,
Hey, 7,
there's
7,
only
5,
12 and a half
Yep.
kilos separating the top three.
Yeah, top 3, yeah. I mean, he's a Pro Cup. He's got 750. Yeah, so he's not far out.
He's
not far
fourth,
away.
yeah.
Drive it, keep it moving.
Yes,
I
he's
think
got
he's
it.
got that. 500 pound.
2 to 1.
Oh, 2 to 1.
Mr. Van Hirschfeld thought there was downward movement
Yes,
or
he did.
soft lock.
Which is the blue, red blue.
It was down.
Yeah, it was down.
Yeah, Jeroen
He
had
spotted
it
well.
spot on there. And we won't mention the two that didn't spot it because we value our jobs and our lives. And we move on to the big boys and Jack Johnson, who
Yes.
used to be a big boy, but he's still playing with them.
He's certainly in there, mixing with them.
Stepanek is first up, 130 kilos. And everyone else, apart from Kazaku, will be over 200. Easy.
Yes, easy up now. We lost our scoreboard.
I'm sure it'll come back soon.
Yeah, it has.
It's sort of come back now.
With half missing.
And this is Kazaku. 185 kilos on the bar. And one of the
The
referees.
scoreboard. Oh, it's changed. Okay.
Yeah.
Kazakh from Romania with 185 kilograms on the bar.
Squatted well with 312 and a half.
There was no lift for Yevgeny Chernyatin from Ukraine. No lift for Yevgeny Chernyatin from Ukraine.
And just to recap, Ralph, in the 105s, that last lift was overturned.
Overturned by the jury.
Yeah. And they obviously saw the downward movement that we saw.
Yeah,
And
because
you've
the
got to
same
say
screen.
that's the right call.
The same screen as we have.
Yeah.
So we see it, they'll see it as well.
And that's a good lift for Kazaku.
15 kilograms on the bar.
Yeah, if you've got the technology, then why not use it?
Absolutely.
The bar is
Now,
loaded.
Kravets from the Ukraine. Just to confirm, we'll have all the lifters in the under 120 before any of the over 120s come out, so you can actually
Yeah,
follow
it. If you're
the
watching a
group
scoreboard.
in its entirety before we move on to the next one.
If you're not watching the scoreboard, we can help you along.
And if you're watching on YouTube, there is a second stream
Of course.
where you can pick up the scoreboard. Perhaps use two different devices and watch them simultaneously, or do split screen.
Just follow us.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date. This is Kravets, 215, fighting it down.
Drive it through.
Looks good.
That should be good. Yep. 3 white lights.
Now, Jack Johnson, 220 kilos on the bar for young Jack. His PB is 260.
Yeah, but you can understand if he lost a lot of weight.
Yes.
It's obviously going to reduce his bench.
But I remember him about 5 years ago as a very young teenager having a phenomenal bench even then. There's a inherent natural strength with young Jack that nature doesn't bless most people with.
Oh, that's easy.
How easy was that?
Yeah. Reducing body weight. Don't seem to reduce his strength by very much. Bang.
I think it's hurt his squat a bit.
Of course he will.
Because he was
leg
saying
power.
with his belly being smaller,
Yeah.
he's having to change his technique. But it doesn't seem to be hurting his bench much, and it may even help his deadlift.
Yes, possible.
You know, we often see the biggest deadlift in the competition coming from the
Right,
93s or the 105s. Now this is Vlik, Czech Republic, 230
But
on
this
the
is
bar.
actually 30 kilo above his personal best. And he's opening.
That's gone down. Well,
30
you've
kilo
got to question
above
that,
his
Ralph.
opening his personal best. It's bizarre.
I mean, what are the coaches thinking of?
Bizarre.
Well, in fairness to the coaches and the lifter, he may make a slight adjustment to the shirt, come out next time and blow the bar away. But
Why 30 kilo above your personal best?
because
You
it's
opener.
well, because it's less than 40.
Yes.
Julian Sagoy from Norway, favourite for gold on prognosis.
237.
Big bench press
Yeah,
to open with.
Yeah.
But 17.5 kilos below his best.
Yes. It's working for it.
I'm not sure if that didn't go down. See what they say.
Three
No, he
points,
gets
got
3
it.
white lights.
The next lifter is Vladislav Nemo from Russia with 250 kilograms on the bar.
Just watching this back.
Did it come down?
No, it didn't. It pretty much stalled at one point, but no downward movement. And now to the big three, Nemov. First of all, 250 kilos on the bar.
This equaled his personal best. PB is 250, starting at 250. Have to work for it.
Oh, that was a fight, but it
Yeah.
should be good. 2-1.
One blue.
Downward movement or soft
Yep.
lock from the Belgian referee. Let's see if we can see what he saw.
Can't see very much. The bar disappear. Yeah, maybe. Can't see very much. Yeah,
Maybe
minimal.
not.
Minimal.
Victor Hollanay, sorry. 265 kilos.
His PB is 270. He's younger, 19 years old. He's been in competition for 5 years. He's still got 3 years to go.
Yeah, he was. I knew I'd commented on him last year, Ralph. I
Right.
think he was here, but as a sub junior.
Okay.
I'll check up on that in the break.
Oh, that is
wow.
comfortable.
Wow.
And it's a good lift. The next lifter is Guðfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 275 kilograms on the bar.
A reminder that after 3 rounds of bench press, there'll be a 10-minute break, and then we go into deadlift, and that
Yep.
will be the end of 4
Day-
days of
day
sub-junior and junior competition.
Yeah, tonight is the closing banquet
That's
for
right.
the sub-junior and juniors. Start tomorrow with the open.
3 days of intense
Oh, it
competition,
will be 3 days of intense competition.
finishing on Saturday afternoon.
This is 2.5 kilo
This
above
is
his-
Guðfinnur Magnusson. Looks good. I thought for a
Fighting it.
moment it was going to go
Yeah,
back.
and they
2-1, he
got
gets
one yellow.
it. Well, Belgian referee probably gave it for butt on the bench, or not on the bench.
No, can't
Didn't
see no
seem to,
movement on his
certainly
board.
no daylight. But he gets it 2-1. Now Stepanek into the second round, 137.5.
This should be a new personal best. His personal best is 135. So oh,
Easy.
that was easy.
And it's a deadlift. The next lifter is Alexander Kazaki from Romania with 200 kilograms.
Now Alexander Kazaku put 15 kilos on the bar. He had a very easy 185, taking that up to 200.
Which is his personal best. So he's equal it. He's 22 years old. Unemployed, so he's looking for a job, somebody out there. Find this man, strong guy, a left job. Somewhere new in Romania. Has he been competing since 210?
Yes.
Maybe what it is.
Yeah.
No!
Just
Oh,
lost it forward.
Yes. His
Hope
wrist-
he's
is his
okay.
Is one wrist flicked over?
He
Looks like to me.
nods his head to say he's fine. Let's have a look at that again. That's what can go wrong in the equipped bench.
Yeah.
That's why we need the safety rack.
Can't see what happened.
It was
Look as
actually
if
in
it's-
front of the rack.
Yes,
it
it hit
just-
the top part of
yeah.
it, so it didn't hit the rock itself.
It was too low.
I think that was, yeah. I think his wrists go over.
Yeah. Thing is, your shoulders aren't strong enough to stabilize it
Yeah.
when it's that low down. Now
It's not all
Kravets, 225 equals his personal best.
Now he's taking 222.5,
Oh.
2.5 kilo below.
My apologies.
No, it's okay, Martin. It's a long day. Oh, let's put a bit down. Pushing it out.
That looks good.
Yeah, I think he's got that.
3 wide lights. Now, Vlik. I was still thinking about Kazaku when I was calling the next one and
Okay.
hoping he hadn't injured a rib.
I hope so. Hope not.
Now, Václav Vlik, Czech Republic. Well, I worry for Vlik. He opened 30 kilos above his
Yeah.
personal best.
Let's hope he makes some adjustments and he can get this one on the board.
I mean, they must have had a basis for nominating 230, surely. I mean,
You would hope- you
there's a
would
strong
think so.
Czech coaching team behind him.
Yeah.
He's not just decided this by himself. And
Yes,
that's
that's
why.
better.
That's
Better.
why. 3 wide lights. What a good bench press.
Certainly was.
With 230 kilograms.
Now, Jack Johnson, same weight. But of course, he's lighter than Vlik. And this would put.
No, he's gone up to 230. Oh my God, sorry.
No,
my
Johnson's
eyes.
230.
Yeah, sorry.
Vlik has just
Now it's
taken
my turn.
230, yeah.
My turn.
It's been a long old week so far, Ralph, and you're staring at
Yeah, we
figures
look at that.
all
Look
the
at that
time.
figures all day. Yeah, it's gone.
Jack Johnson to go into silver medal position in the
Yes.
120 class in the second round, with lifters to actually no, this he will be in second place at the end of the second round if he makes this. Only Sagoy to go.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
easy.
That was
Wow.
very, very easy.
They've got a decision to make now.
Yeah, where did you go?
And I think, well, I don't know. Sago is
yeah.
going 245.
The bar is loaded.
Has he got 15 kilo there? Because it's lighter.
But he can't
ma-
wait
does
for
he match it?
Sagoy to
Does
go.
he-
That's the
no,
problem.
he can't.
I'd go 240. Look at the total.
Okay.
But who am I? This is Sagoy 245. Yeah,
You're right. He's gone
I've gone 240. If you didn't know better, you'd almost think I'd learned something about this game over the years. But of course, you do know better, Ralph.
Certainly do.
The odd lucky guess. So this is Sagoy, the gold medalist, if he gets this.
Oh, he's fighting it. Lock the arm. Is the arm
I'm
locked?
not sure.
Is the right arm
I'll
locked?
leave this one to the referees. He gets it.
2-1.
2-1.
Hold it, Joss.
Let's have a look at this again. Was there downward movement? Belgian referee thought either that. Yeah, it was.
Yes, downward movement. is
Downward
correct.
movement on the left
They
side.
They may overrule
And
it.
the jury are looking at that.
They may overrule it.
They don't seem to be
They're talking.
doing anything.
They're talking. I can see from here.
In the meantime, we are into the 120 plus. Nemov, another 10 kilos on the bar, takes it up to 260.
No, no movement. It's okay.
Less movement in the jury table than there was on the bar.
Big drive.
No.
No.
No, I always thought he was pretty much on his limit with his opener, Ralph. And so it proved to be. Now, Victor Hollinet, 275 kilos. This put him into the lead over Magnussen on body weight. But then Magnussen will come back with a massive 290.
290.
This is Hollinet, PB 270.
Yeah, it's be a new personal best for him. And he still have one attempt to go of this. If he's successful.
Hope you're enjoying this at home.
Yeah.
Fascinating
Absolutely.
powerlifting afternoon.
Great strength sport.
And you just think, you know, look at these. Imagine if they train on what these guys are going to be like in 5-10 years' time. Remember the names. Oh, that's good.
That is
Remember the name Victor Hollinet.
Yeah.
Remember the name Goodfinner Magnussen.
You talk about peaking somewhere about 30 years old.
Yeah.
So you talk about they got 10 years. Most of these guys, 10 years
Yeah.
to develop.
And I
reach
guess
their
remember the name Jack Johnson.
Absolutely, sure.
Now this is Magnussen, 290 on the bar. This will be a huge 12.5 kilo personal best if he makes it. Look how low that shirt is ramped down. It's almost a third of the way down the pectoral muscle.
An increase of 15 kilo from his first. Pull the bar down slowly. Drive on!
Oh, he's no, too much.
Bit too heavy. He's got one more attempt to go.
He smiles.
Oh, yes, it's okay.
Now we're into the third round, back to the under 120s, and it's Stepanek.
Personal best, if he's successful. He's already set a personal best of 137. This is an increase of 7.5 up to 145.
Well, he's made easy work of the first two.
Yep.
Will the third one slow him down at all? This another personal best attempt, 145 on the bar. slowed him,
arms.
but it didn't stop
I
him.
think he's got it.
I think so. 3 whites. Now Kazaku, his third and final attempt. He missed 200. He goes for 222.5.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one that came on his ribs, Ralph.
That's right.
And he's not wearing a belt. He certainly does things his own way. No!
Yeah, the other arm got this time.
And his head came up as well, and
Oh, dear. They
Hope
need to
he's
sit
okay.
down and look at his bench.
well, he's a
Yeah,
very
that's it.
experienced lifter.
Yeah, he is. But like I said, it's going too far down
Yeah.
his stomach, and he's not able to control the bar coming
No.
back.
Now Kravets. Oh, that was painful to look at.
Oh,
227.5. Now this will be a personal best this time after I got it wrong
Yes, yeah.
last time round.
by 2.5 this time. He's got
Kazaku is a distraction though, isn't he? Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine, 227.5.
Pull it down. Next you get the pause. Drive it back. Keep it working.
Oh, what
Both
a
arms.
fight!
I think he may have got this, Martin.
What a fight!
Certainly was.
3 white lights, and perhaps the most deserved 3 white lights of the
Certainly
week
He
in
earned
terms
it.
of
He
the
worked
battle.
for it.
Oh
Just keep
boy, did
fighting
he
it.
work for that.
I mean, he had to really work to get
Yeah.
it bar to his chest. And then you got to really work to get it back to full arm extension.
Look how
And
hard he's working.
He's working. Oh, look at that.
Let someone tell him the shirt does all the work. Now this is Vlick, 237.5. And this would move him into silver medal position.
Yes.
Ahead of Johnson,
Johnson with the
and
kick,
Johnson
yeah.
will come back at him, of course.
240. And his 230 was good. Very good. Right.
No. And Vlick settles for third. Johnson has the silver. He now looks to add another 10
Yeah,
kilos
to his
to his total. Coached by Dean Bauer, and they've been good mates for many
Oh, for a
years,
long
these
time,
two.
Yeah. I think I first seen him in Lithuania, in Estonia.
Right. I first saw them in Horncastle on
Okay.
a cold January morning when Jack was shivering uncontrollably.
I can imagine.
No.
No, a little bit too heavy.
I think it was the right call based on the 230.
Absolutely. The 30 was so easy.
And now we have Sagoy.
He's already got the goal in the bench, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, he has, yeah. This is to increase his overall total by 5 kilo. To give him an 8 projection for 875 based on his opening deadlift.
$250 kilos for the Norwegian. Oh, he's working it.
He You're going to have to work for this.
I think it's gone down,
He's
Ralph.
actually he's shaking
Yeah.
his head, yeah.
Good
You give it
try.
up.
Sorry, it's no left. The next lift
3 to go.
260 kilograms on the bar.
And then the bench press for the junior championships
Is completed.
is over.
For 2019.
Nemov taking 260 again. No, it was just too much last time.
Yeah. Did you say the World's Juniors is in Canada?
Yes,
Okay.
end of August.
Oh yes, it's in August. Yes, right. So a lot of these lifters will be in Canada.
Indeed.
And hopefully Viva TV as well.
Viva TV will be there for sure. Oh, it's better, it's better.
He's driving
Can
it
he lock it?
through.
Oh, he can.
Yes,
What do the
he has.
referees say?
Let's
What
see.
a great battle
What a
from
fight.
Nemov. 3 wide lights.
What a fight!
From Ukraine with 285 kilograms on the bar.
That's what you call a powerlifting
Well,
fight.
Most time the brain,
Look at
the
it.
brain tell you to give up,
Yeah,
and then you gotta say no, I'm not, and just keep fighting.
keep going, inch at a time, inch at a time. And suddenly it reaches the top. Now we've got Hollanay, 285. Leading the competition on body weight
Yes,
and way clear on prognosis.
big squat, 405. Yeah, prognosis 1,000 kilo. Based on his opening deadlift, if he gets this. And he gets it.
Great lift.
Yep.
Wow, how impressive is Hollanay moving up from the
Oh,
sub-juniors to the junior.
With 290
I'm just going to check my lists after this, Ralph, and see what he did last year.
Okay.
Now, Goodfinner Magnusson, final bench press of the day, 290 kilos. This for
This
bench
for
press
bench
gold.
Press gold, yes, yes. And it would give him a prognosis of 945 based on his opening deadlift if he gets this.
Didn't get it last
No,
time.
he didn't, you're right. Let's have him some adjustment in the warm-up area. Adjustments his shirt. Drive hard, it's working it.
It's going.
The one
No,
arm,
no, no.
It's gone down.
Good try.
Absolutely.
Finishes with a best of 275.
from bench press. The next competition will start.
And that completes the
And
bench
well,
press.
what
Wow.
a competition we're seeing, Ralph.
It just keep building towards the climax, which will be the deadlift, which is where the competition won or lost.
Hope you're enjoying it at home.
We certainly are.
We'll take a short break. Join us again in 10 minutes' time. And welcome back to Pilsen for the final junior session of an enthralling 4 days, and it's the deadlift section of the 105 and under and over 120 kilo men's classes. Just a very quick shout out to the sponsors. One last time in the junior competition, thank you very much to Elico, Uplift, SBD, ER Equipment, Lyoko and Titex for their continued support
thank you
of
so much for
European
your
powerlifting.
support. And let's hope you continue to support us, to try and develop the sport, and hopefully one day we'll get IOC recognition.
Well, I'm sure they will, Ralph. We benefit
We
from
keep
the
working
income,
hard,
but the company's name benefit from the exposure and
absolutely.
the association with a
I mean,
growing sport.
By live streaming, we now have been reaching over 3 million
Yep.
worldwide.
This is Turus.
Yeah, it's a good up there.
And that was 170. 2-1, he got a yellow. I thought maybe he let it go before it was down. So did the Belgian referee.
Look a little bit like it.
Yeah,
Yes,
he did.
let it go.
Now Martin Prokop. This is all 105s, remember. There are 8 lifters, 6 who can compete for the total. And Prokop is opening on 245.
It's a 15 kilo. No, 20
This would
kilo.
this would put him to 750 kilos and 4th place overall,
For the moment.
with a chance of a bronze medal.
Yes. That's a good lift.
3 white lights. As we normally do, Ralph, let's just see the first round
Yes.
through.
Let's
We
hope they all
hope
got
to
the
see a solid
greens.
wall of green.
And then they start working
Yeah.
for the overall medal.
The bar is loaded.
And boy, oh boy, are we going to have a battle
Oh,
between Russia and Czech Republic.
it's certainly
Because
gonna be.
if they both get their openers, they will both be on 790
90,
with 2 lifts to go. And just to check, the Russian is much lighter. This is Kieran Perry, 260 kilos.
That was good.
That looks strong.
Yeah.
It's a good lift.
Yeah, clearly deadlift way far and away his best event of the 3.
5 kilograms.
That was a good lift. Sadly, no total for him. I don't want to
No.
belabor the point, but
No.
just for people who are joining us for the first time, 2 lifters didn't make a bench. Halach of Slovakia and Perry of Great Britain, and we are down to 6 competing for the title.
Sorry, Martin. I think it's squat. He didn't make a squat, I don't think.
Did I not say squat?
No, I think it's a bench.
Oh, I
Okay.
do apologise.
okay,
No,
don't worry.
both of them
Miss a
failed
squat.
to make a squat and could not carry on the competition.
Yeah.
Now,
just sad.
Sarasoy, the other British lifter, 265. We have a nice little British battle
Yes,
in the deadlift here.
Absolutely, yeah.
What did they say? Is that finishing position good? No, I didn't
no,
think
he
it was.
said
The
no.
shoulders were back. He looks a bit puzzled.
Yeah.
Just watch this again, Ralph. What do you think from the side?
The bar is loaded.
It actually looked better from the side than it did from the
is
front.
front, yeah.
Now Chernyatin, 270 on the bar for the Ukrainian. But he's going to have to do a lot more than this if he wants to get
Absolutely,
into the mix for the title.
Yes.
But that was easy, and
quite
maybe he can.
Get the first one on the board.
Yeah.
The next lifter is Alexei.
And let the coaches start to look and see where you need to go.
This is Zuravsky, one of the 2 who we think are going to contend for gold.
Yep.
The Russian who weighs under 94.5 kilos
Loaded.
in the 105. 275 on the bar.
This equal his personal best. And you give him a 790. With 2 lifts to go. squatted 310, bench press 205. Now opener with 275. His hook grip, which means the hand is facing the same way. That's a good pull.
Yes, that's good.
That's a good lift. Next lifter is Evgen Sichevsky from the Czech Republic.
Now Sichevsky will follow, and if he pulls his 280, he will also be on 790.
790. And this series has been 315 squat, 195 bench press, and now 280, which will put him on 790. With 2 lifts to go. But first he must get this 280. Easy 280.
Good lift. Battle is joined. They've both got plenty in the tank.
82.5 kilograms.
Will someone win by taking a risk, or will someone lose by not taking a risk? Or will someone lose by taking a risk?
But this is a European Championship.
Yeah.
Like I said, the younger higher you can get is the World Championship. And
This is Halak.
and some of the best lifter in the world is in Europe.
282.5.
Nice dry hip through. Yep, that looks good.
That's a good lift.
3 white lights. That's the end of the first round. Halak leads. And back to Turos, 200 kilos. He's put another 30 kilos on the bar from his opener.
Yeah, its PB is 230, so again, this should be nice and comfortable. Last year in the juniors,
As it is for so many of them.
a lot of them, yes.
No.
Oh no.
Didn't seem to get any
Didn't-
lower
doesn't-
body into
yeah,
that at
didn't-
all.
Wasn't set up properly, was it?
Martin Prokop
The
from
legs
Czech
started
No.
was too high,
160 kilograms.
and it's all on the lower back.
No, this is Prokop, 260.
5 kilo below his personal best. Should give him a 765 kilo top. He squat 305, bench press 200, and his opening.
And
Deadlift
more
of
importantly as
245.
well, Ralph, this would put him within 5
Yes,
kilos
he
of
will
third.
be in third place. Yeah, for third place. Yeah.
Third is 770.
No.
No.
Bit too heavy.
Sorry, that's no lift.
Oh, well, that conversation was cut short.
Very short.
Now, Sarasoy, Great Britain, missed 265, taking it again. The strength was there, just didn't take the shoulders back enough. Although, as we said, it looked better from the side
Than it
than
is
from the front.
He was a bit surprised because he was looking around to say,
It's
"Why?"
obviously the way he normally finishes
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
But then I guess at a little divisional event, a
must-
new
he-
referee might be scared to say, I don't think that's enough.
But he must have competed in national in Great Britain.
Yeah.
Mustn't he? To get selected for the European.
.265, second attempt.
He's using what you call the hook grip, which is where you get the thumb under the fingers.
That's
looks
better. That's much better.
That should be right.
3
Yeah,
white lights.
That's better.
Next lifter is Kieran Perry from Great Britain with 270 kilograms.
And he now thinks, why didn't I do that first time?
Yeah.
I've thrown away a lift and lots of energy by having to take it again. Now Perry, 270 kilos for him. This will be a new personal
Yes,
best.
by 5 kilo. Keep the hips going.
should be good, I think.
Should be good. Knees was locked.
That's a good lift.
The one
2 to
represent
1.
now.
Center referee
Red,
gave
blue.
blues for either downward
have a look.
movement or hitching.
Hitching, I think. But it didn't look hitching, but
No, can't see anything wrong
it's
with
got
that.
it 2 to 1, so.
Yep.
The bar is loaded.
And we don't want to argue with the center referee, do we,
Not
Ralph?
at all. Not at all. Is the European president?
No, this is Chernatin. This puts him to 770, within 12.5 kilos of the lead. Personal best.
Yes, by 5 kilo. Use the hips, drive it through. Yeah.
Good lift.
Yes, good lift. His
3
legs-
whites.
His legs straightening a bit too soon, but he's got the power to get through.
You're right.
Yeah, the leg is straightened. Should be. Yeah.
The bar is loaded.
Now here we come to the top 2 again.
Yes.
This is what's going to split them. Zurawski is going 2.8, 2.5. Suchevsky is going 2.90. Now, has Zurawski gone too low, or has Suchevsky gone
too
too
high.
high?
I would suspect they would both get this, and then go for the fight for the gold medal in the last.
But then it
round.
gives Suchevsky the advantage. He
Advantage,
knows
yeah.
what he has to do.
Yeah, correct. But
But of
I
course,
think
they
that's what the
didn't know
coach
he
might
was
do.
going 2.90
Yeah, he didn't.
when they put in their 2.80, 2.5. That's why you've only got the minute.
drop the hips down and punch the bar from the floor. Drive it, get the hip up. Yeah,
That's
good.
good.
Ball. He likes it. Yeah, he likes it.
And it's a good lift. The next lifter is Evgen Suchevsky from
No.
the Czech Republic with 290 kilograms.
This is Evgen Suchevsky, Czech Republic,
Yeah.
PB 302,
Bar is
Yeah,
loaded.
so
on the
it's-
bar
So
290.
this should be comfortable for him. And this should put him in the lead with
Well,
800.
his first one was good, and he's only
Yeah.
put 10 on. Easy.
I think he must be favourite.
He's got to be, yes.
And it's a good lift.
See, whatever the Russian does, he can match it.
Yep.
2.5 kilograms.
It's heavier.
His
Spot.
yeah. But he's leading.
It's leading, yes, of course.
I mean, unless the Russian throws in something crazy like a 3.25 third.
But I don't think he will.
The bar is loaded.
Well, the
Well,
Russian's only
it's
gone
good.
5 kilos
Some
more
got-
at the
yeah,
moment.
but this is he got 2 changes,
Yeah.
so they will be assessing what's going on.
But I think that 802.5 that it would give him beats the 800.
Absolutely,
And
that's what they
then-
gone for.
Yeah, and then they're saying to the Czech lifter, do 805 to beat us.
292.5. That should be good. Yes, it is.
Just to remind everyone, Ralph, you know, to put the performance in context, yesterday, and it's not demeaning anyone here, yesterday the 74 class was won with 800
That's
kilos.
correct. Yeah, extraordinary, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's how good that performance was.
The bar is loaded. And there's 4 attempts time for the lifters of the second group to change their openers.
And that was Dennis Oliver, of course, yesterday that
Yes,
posted that huge number.
He missed
This
it
is
and he's-
Propov.
He missed this. It's going.
Oh,
It's
he's
working.
fine. No. Just too much.
Could he have kept going? To me, just maybe quit a little bit too soon. Because he was going. And if he
You know,
drive the
when
hip
you get
forward,
it to your knees,
drive the hip forward.
drive the hip forward and... Well, Kieran Perry, 272.5. Another personal best. He obviously felt he was close to his limit last time.
Yeah.
Put on the minimum increase. And the other
Another
Briton,
PB.
Sarasoy, will follow him. And the two of them are battling for the deadlift honours.
Yep.
272.5 for Kieran Perry.
Drive it. Get the hip forward from there.
No.
Look a bit too heavy. I think the starting position was a bit wrong. The hip was too high.
Yeah.
Guy used the hip to drive the bar from the floor.
But when you're at your absolute limit, form tends to break down.
Absolutely
Your
right.
body just tries to find ways to get the task done.
Shortest way possible. Maybe.
So this is Sarasoi, 275. This to win the little mini British battle in the deadlift. And this will be a personal best.
Yeah. 605 pounds.
Lots of little incentives for him. This for a 677.5 total, which will be a 10 kilo total PB.
Yes, that can't be bad.
So already you got a PB total by
Yeah.
2.5. This is to turn that into a 10k PB.
Driving
It's
it, driving
going.
it. It's got
That
it,
looks
I think.
good.
I think he's got this.
Yeah, and if he hadn't thrown away his first one,
Maybe
it could have
got
been
a bit
even
more
better.
there.
4 lifts to go in the 105s. This is to go into first place in the deadlift. Chernyatin is already 3rd overall. Nobody can catch him
No.
because one of the lifters, Halach, cannot make a total. So this is to move into gold medal position in the deadlift. Remember, with 3 lifters to follow, all of who can take it away.
Drop the hips. Bunch of bar on the floor. Yeah. Again,
No.
the hips too high.
Yeah. Just, you know, when you get to your absolute limit.
Yes, I know. It's really.
Yeah. Now this is the battle, Ralph. Zuravsky,
Yeah,
the
this is
Russian,
for the gold
292.5. Well, to put himself into gold medal position, but remember, Sichevsky follows him. This is for 807.5. If he doesn't make this, Sichevsky is the champion.
Yes.
If he does make this,
Then
he
he has
forces
to
the
go.
Czech lifter to lift again.
He has to go again. So
Hope
this
you're
is to
enjoying
make
it at
him
home.
go.
All over Czech Republic, all over Russia, people are glued to this.
Yes, put
The
them into-
powerlifting community is large and far-flung.
Oh, worldwide. I know they're watching a lot in America at the moment. so they
Has
had
to make this
Yes,
to
this
have a
is-
chance.
this is. Drop the hips and really drive that bar. No.
Oh, he gave it everything, but no,
Yeah.
just too much. And the Czech national anthem will play,
Well
Ralph.
played. Fantastic. They are the
Sichevsky
champion.
is already on 800. And he's up the weight to 305. So next
Yeah.
up is the Slovak
He's
lifter,
actually going
Halach.
for the deadlift gold as well.
Yeah.
So he's got nothing to lose, Martin. So why
Absolutely
not have a
not.
go? He's the champion. So
Yaroslav Halach.
he squatted 315, he benched 195, and he's been successful so far with
Yeah.
290.
But this is Halach first of all,
Yep,
going
first
to
of
go
all,
into
he
gold medal
wanted-
position in
Looking
deadlift.
for a gold medal. Can't make a total, but you get a medal, gold medal in the deadlift, 300 kilo, 660 pounds. If you're watching in the US. He's fighting it, get the hip forward, push the hip. No, it's not
No,
long.
not quite.
No.
So close.
Sorry, that's no limp. We're low 305 kilograms.
Again, the legs are too straight.
Yeah.
He should not be pushing the hip towards the bar. No, he's using his shoulder to pull the bar.
And this is Sichevsky. 305. He is safe
Yeah,
in
he's the
gold
European
medal
champion.
position.
This is for, well, has he got the goal? No. 292. already in the hole.
Yes, here he is. Yes, he's already got 800, Ralph.
Yeah, I mean the gold medal in the deadlift.
No, he's second in the deadlift.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, this is for gold in deadlift.
Yeah.
But he didn't need 305. He must feel confident.
No.
No, not quite. Well, what a fascinating
champion.
battle we had.
Certainly was.
European champion is Suchevsky, Czech Republic. Runner-up, Zuravsky from Russia. Third place, Chernyatin from Ukraine, with Propov of the Czech Republic in fourth, and Sarazoy from Great Britain, a very creditable fifth place.
Yep. Well done indeed.
Moving to the 120 class, and first up is Kazaku, who didn't have his troubles in the bench press, and didn't he only just get his third squat as well?
Yeah, I think he did.
One squat and one bench press.
And an easy opener.
And that's a total. Three wide lights. And once again, Ralph, I think just let the first round unfold.
Just run out and then begin to assess it after the second round.
And this time there will be a little bit of jumping between the classes, because Sagoy, the Norwegian, in the unders will lift before Magnussen, the Icelander, in the overs, and also before Nemov. Sorry, after Nemov. This is Stepanek, 235 kilos.
Oh, yes.
Easy.
Very easy opener.
And it's a good leg. The next lifter is Václav from the Czech Republic with 265 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
Now, we've had Stepanek. Next up is Vlik, Czech Republic, 255 kilos on the bar.
This equal his personal best. Yes, that should be a good lift. Yeah, 3 white light.
Jack Johnson from Great Britain with 200.
Now, Jack Johnson, 280 kilos. You wonder, is this just going to be a safe opener, and will Johnson make big jumps?
I suspect it's yes. Just get one on the board. Get with the competition. This
He's
will give him an 800.
22.5 kilos behind the Ukrainian at subtotal.
Yeah. This will give him an 815 kilo total on his first attempt. You're gonna have to make some big jumps if you're gonna catch a top two. And it is.
Easy.
I suspect this will happen.
And it's a good leg. And the weight stays for Gudfinner Magnusson.
Now we move to the over 120s, and Gudfinner Magnussen is next up, also on 280 kilos.
20 kilo below his personal best for his opener, so it should be a comfortable opener. And this will give him a 930 on his first attempt. 930 total. Looks comfortable.
Yes, indeed. 3 wide lights.
Is Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 285 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
Now Kravets also in, back to the under 120s. 285 on the bar.
10 kilo below his personal best. And this will give him an 842.5 kilo with his first attempt total.
Well, Johnson's jumped 20, Ralph.
I'm not
As
surprised.
we thought he might.
Yep. Yep.
That's good.
That looks good, yes.
3 whites.
The next lifter is Vladislav Nemov from Russia with 300
Now back to the overs. We have Nemov, the Russian, his first one, 300 kilos.
Is it 15 kilo above his PB? Or below his PB, sorry.
It's been a long day, hasn't it? A
certainly
long
is.
4 days, but a very enjoyable 4
Certainly has
days of
been.
junior
Certainly
competition.
has been. Certainly has been. I mean, our sport is in a good place. When you've got your juniors and sub-juniors performing at this
Yeah.
level, the sport is in a good place. Hip through.
I'm not sure.
Don't think it's finished.
I'm not sure.
And it's a
He's
The
good
got
referees are.
But
Next lifter is
didn't look quite finished.
Not to me.
305 kilograms.
Needs was soft. Okay, you got it.
The bar is loaded.
Now Julian Sagoy from Norway. Huge PB of 342.5.
Yeah,
He's a junior, remember.
I know. But he started quite low, 305.
Should be good.
Yes, it is good, but he slowed down at
Yeah.
the very top.
And the last lifter is Victor
3 whites.
Hollander from Ukraine with 310
Now Victor Hollanay. And just to recap, Ralph, I remembered commentating on Hollanay last
Okay,
year.
okay.
He was sub-junior. He won the sub-juniors with 921 kilos. If he makes his opener, he will hit 1,000.
Yeah.
So he's come on
Nearly 80
79 kilos with 2 lifts
Yeah.
to go. And his best deadlift last year was 300. He is opening today
310.
on 310. That shows how much
This,
progress
looks
he's
have
made
over
in the last 12 months.
Yeah, 1,000 kilo total.
And I think there is your champion
And she
once
got two
again. Sub-junior champion 2018, junior champion 2019.
Romania.
And boy, oh boy, where is he going to finish before he leaves the juniors?
No one
His
knows.
921 last year was actually a sub-junior world record.
Was okay.
The bar is loaded.
Just looking at the European junior record, and I can't see the last figure. It's 117 something. So he's going to have to go
117.5.
1175. This is Kazaku. I suspect that
No, 1,017.5.
Sorry, no lift. Next lifter
It's
is
going
Vladislav
120, so that would be.
Okay.
Sorry about that. We're talking over the lifter on stage. Oh, let it go.
this is Stepanek.
The bar is loaded.
And the bar is loaded for Stepanek.
It's fucking weird. If he gets his next lift, 330, that will give him a world and European total record. So, but sometime yet, let's see. Yeah.
I think the world record is actually held by Carl Ingvar from when from his junior
Could have
days,
been,
if I
could have
remember
been,
rightly.
Could have been.
And
Anyway, let's see.
yeah,
We haven't got
this
there yet.
is Stepanek.
Hip through.
It's
2 to
equal.
1.
Yeah.
Gets a
One
yellow.
That is Vladislav
And the yellow would probably be putting it down too soon, not holding on to it.
No.
No,
He hold on to
don't know
it.
what he got the yellow for. No,
It's loaded.
Václav Vlik, PB 255 on the bar. 265.
10 kilo above.
Equaled the PB with his
His
first.
opener. This will give him a 790 kilo total with one attempt to go. Yeah, that looks good.
2 to
Got a
1. He got a
blue.
blue. Wow. Hitching or not locked?
I think
Or,
it's probably
or
hitching, I
sort
think.
of downward movement.
Maybe hitching a
Don't
little
think
bit.
I'd have given it for that. But he gets a green light against his name, and we have Kravets 295.
This equal his personal best. And this will give him an 852.5 kilogram in the total with one attempt if he's successful.
Ten kilos up from his opener.
Yeah.
Should get this. Yes.
I think so. Looks finished.
3 wide lights.
Next lifter is Jack Johnson from the
Jack
weight-
Johnson's next. 20 kilo jump
Yeah.
for him. 300 on the bar. This would put him to 835,
which would be
17 and a half kilos
kilo.
behind.
And I think he probably will go for it. I'm
Yep.
sure he will. Get this one first.
He's pretty much guaranteed bronze.
Almost, yeah.
Certainly if
gets
he
this,
makes
if he
this,
gets
yeah.
this.
If he doesn't, of course, Vlick could sense blood. $300 kilos for Jack Johnson.
660 pounds. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
There's more there.
And it's a good leg. The next lifter is Guðfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 302.
Well, the thing that occurs to me, Ralph, Johnson would have smoked the 105s.
He would have done.
Now, Guðfinnur Magnusson, 302.5 kilos.
Be a new personal best. And give him a 9.
Doesn't he make that bar and weights look tiny?
Look tiny, yeah. He's going, driving it, get the hip forward.
He's pulling. He
He's
smiles
bluffing.
at the top.
Has
Oh,
he
he let
finished
it
it?
go. Did he
Well,
let it go?
It's
He
got it
got
2
a
to 1.
yellow. That would be for letting the bar go too soon. Oh, let's watch that one again. Watch this, Ralph. Did he let the bar go? Or did he just get it
Let's have a
down?
look. Let's have a look.
He let
He
it go.
let it go, you know.
Thought he
He's
had.
fortunate to get away with it.
Well, the Belgian
movement.
referee picked it up. Neither of the others did.
The bar is loaded.
The vice president of the EPF did. Julian Sagoy, Norway, 315 kilos. This will put him to 875.
He's working.
It's looking good, but
Yes,
it's not.
yes,
He's
yes.
not looking like a 342 man, is he?
No, he doesn't.
3 wide
Three
lights
wide,
though.
yes.
Vladislav Nemov. The bar is loaded.
And I think he may leave it there, you know, the expression when he came off.
You've had enough.
He might have decided, you know, I've won this, I don't need
Yeah,
another
don't need one.
deadlift, so
Save
I'm
it
not
for
going to
next
take
time.
it. This is Nemov.
He's got the World in Canada, you know, end of August, so go back and bill on that.
315 on the bar.
Yeah.
This would put him into the lead in the 120 plus.
This equal his personal best.
15 kilo jump.
930. He's already got bronze medal overall. Keep pushing the hip forward. Lock the knees.
Got the down command.
Was he knee locked?
Not sure.
And it's a good
2
leg.
to 1.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
One of them thought it wasn't. That was the Belgian referee
I
again.
thought the knee was totally locked.
I think you're right, Ralph. Look at it.
Look
No,
at
it
the- yeah,
wasn't
it
locked.
was
No
locked.
way was that locked. No. No, I think Jeroen van Hirschveld has got most of his calls
Yes,
right
he certainly
today.
has. Yep.
Now, Victor Hollanay, 330 kilos. This to take the lead back in the deadlift.
This is for the European total record. 1,000.
No, it's 1175, Ralph.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I'm
long
saying.
day. Forget about
It's
it.
Carl's
Forget it.
record.
It's a long day.
It's a long
It's
way
Carl,
away.
yes. Sorry, it's 100 kilos short. Maybe next year. Yeah, that's a good pull.
Well, you know he could get it before he's 23 if he keeps on
course he
improving.
could.
That's 3 white lights for Hollanay. We are
good
into
19.
the last round. Yeah, it's his first year as a junior. Sub-junior champion from last year, remember. 1 round of deadlifts, Ralph, and the junior competition is over. If you want to collect your thoughts, I'm going to ask you
Yeah.
about this afternoon's event, but perhaps some general reflections on the
Yeah.
state of junior lifting in Europe.
Yeah.
This is Kazaku, 247.5. We very rudely spoke over him last time, so let's give him a full
Absolutely.
attention. Missed 240. One big last effort, Alexandru. Come on, attack this bar. That's better.
No.
No.
quite.
Just couldn't get the hips through.
No.
Sorry, that's not
Not the best day he's ever had. Do you know what, Ralph? He's got 1 squat, 1 bench, and 1 deadlift.
3 from 9.
But he still made a total.
So they did. Switch up
Now,
with,
Stepanek,
with 707.5 total.
PB 240. Well, it's now 247.5, of course. This is to add another 10 kilos to it. Ranked 5th in deadlift and 6th overall.
Yeah. Personal best. Nice, 17.5 kilo. Big last pull. Big last pull. Keep working. Lock the knees. Hip back.
Looks good.
Yes, I think he may get this.
And I can tell everyone
Yes.
watching, just looking at the board, Johnson is going for silver.
Yeah,
He's
I
put
thought he might.
317.5
I
on the
thought he
bar.
might do that. It's light, it's lighter body weight, so all you need to do.
But of course, Kravets will lift before him, and he
Yeah, of
may
course,
add
yes.
more weight to the
Yes,
bar.
you're right. Yes, he might.
Actually,
What?
no. If Kravets makes his lift, Johnson will have to go up another 7.5. Excuse me, Ralph. It's been a long 4
Yeah,
days.
we're trying to
I think the
keep-
brain's
get
getting
our brain
slightly
going.
tired. This is Vlick, 275 on the bar. 4th place in both deadlift and total, and that will not change.
No. No.
No, it's just stuck.
Sorry, that's not it. Next lifter is Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 302.
No, this is Kravets. Now, if
Yeah,
Kravets
yes, right.
makes this lift,
That's right.
he'll
then.
go to 860, and
60.
Johnson will have to go huge if he wants
Yeah.
second. If he doesn't make this lift, Johnson has a pool to win the silver medal on body weight.
I'm sure Deal will put me in for this.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sure. But let's see what happens first.
Kravets first, 302.5. Can he make it?
If he doesn't make it, then 317 should be okay for silver, if he gets it.
Here we go. This could determine the silver medal.
Yes. No, I don't think so.
Oh, what a brave attempt. What a brave attempt by the Ukrainian. He struggled to move it off
I
the
thought he
floor, and
lost
then
it
he
then.
got it past his knees, and we thought he had it, and he just could not
No.
finish it. Now Magnuson, 3:10
Yeah.
for the giant Icelandic lifter.
And this will be 10 kilo above his personal best.
Yeah,
This will be a new PB, and this will give him a 960 kilo total.
Bars loaded.
huge total, but still 70 kilos
behind.
potentially behind.
And he's 22, so he's got one more year in the juniors. Drive it.
No,
Too heavy. Little
just
bit
too
heavy
much. Of course, the sumo is more difficult to get moving, easier to finish
there. Finish, yeah.
than the conventional.
Finish with 952.5.
Jack Johnson now,
Yeah,
well,
this is for silver.
everyone in Great Britain start shouting at your screens. This is a huge jump from Johnson. 317 on the bar. It will give him 852.5,
Yeah.
and he will win silver medal overall on body weight.
Body weight. This will give him a 852.5. Last pull of the day for him. Silver medal in Europe with a light body weight of 106, way below his body weight he normally lifts at.
Everything.
Yeah.
One
Drop
last
the hips
big
and
effort.
work. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going.
Oh, yes!
Very
Johnson
easy.
locks it out, makes it look
Yep.
easy.
Second
3
place.
wide lights,
Second
and he
place.
comes from way back.
Golden deadlift, yes, you're right, yeah.
And that's gold in deadlift. Well,
no.
he moves into gold medal position in deadlift, but
Yeah,
Sagoy can
got-
still take it away.
Yeah, got 320 to come, that's right.
But Johnson will care
Yeah,
not a jot
not a
about
bit,
that.
yeah.
He has come from a country mile back
305
to
230,
take the silver medal overall.
317 and a half.
Sagoy.
Silver medal.
Suddenly he finds himself in silver medal position in the deadlift, and he has to go one more time. Has he got anything left?
No, he hasn't.
The answer is that he has not. And Johnson takes deadlift gold and overall silver.
Great performance. Great performance. Yeah.
2 lifts to go. Can you bear any more excitement? This is Nemov,
I hope you're enjoying this at home.
337.5.
This is powerlifting,
This-
strength sport at its best.
This is an attempt, this is a Hail Mary attempt by Nemov to go past Magnuson and
Yes.
take the silver overall. It's a huge jump,
And body weight.
22.5 kilo jump.
But he has to go for it.
Why not? What has he got to lose?
This is for overall silver. He's in bronze at the moment.
No, he
has
had to
go.
try it, but
Of
it was
course.
always, we
Against him, yeah.
suspected, going to be slightly too much. The final lift of junior competition is none other than Victor Hollanay. This is for 1,030 kilos from a 19-year-old lifter.
He got another nearly 3 and then 4
4 years, yeah.
in the juniors. So where will he finish?
Yeah, you get 5 years as a junior, and this is his first.
Yep.
Well, maybe he'll be tapping on Carl's record
Who
before
knows?
he finishes.
Who knows? He's driving it. He's driving it.
Oh, what
he's driving
determination!
It.
No, just
Look
too
at me,
much.
Too heavy.
But
Whoa,
nonetheless,
what a performance, huh?
you took
Oh,
the words out of
Martin.
my mouth.
Martin, where do we go with this? Where do I start? I mean, this is absolutely strength sport at its best.
Let me summarize for you then, Ralph. Give you a
Please.
moment to gather your thoughts. In the under 120 class, bronze medal goes to Kravets from the Ukraine, 852.5. Silver medal, Johnson, Great Britain, also 852.5, but at a lighter body weight. gold medal to Sagoy from Norway, well clear with 875 kilos. And in the super heavyweights, the 120 plus, bronze to Nemov, 930. Silver to Magnuson, 952.5. And the gold medal to Victor Holonoy, Ukraine, with a massive
Massive, yeah.
1,020 kilos. Ralph Farquharson, has that given you enough time to gather your thoughts?
Absolutely. What is exciting about this, Martin? We look at the 83, the 93, the 105. They was all very close. There was all battles. There's no one run away with it. They was all down to the final deadlift. So, this is incredible. Really is. Normally you got in those classes, one lifter will get a big lift and away go, but all down to the final lift. This is really fantastic lifting in Europe.
Yeah.
And I hope around the world are looking at this. These are what the standard you need to reach if you're going to beat Europe at powerlifting.
Yeah. Fantastic performances all the
yes.
way up. A couple from yesterday stick in my mind. Dennis Oliver in the 74s
Absolutely,
getting 800 kilos.
Total, yeah.
And Sonia Stephanie Kruger in the 72s, weighing only 66 kilos. I can't remember the exact number, but it was huge, and she was miles clear.
Absolutely.
And she's got 3 years left as a junior, and she may go back down to the 63s. And then today, Holonoy was impressive. And I have to say, you know, if I'm a junior 105, I would be terrified of the prospect of lifting against Jack Johnson from Great Britain in 12 months' time. Or indeed in August at the Worlds.
Yeah. The standard is so high. The standard is so high that in not a nation, these would actually win in the national championship. The top 4 or 5 would win a national championship.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the junior competition.
Absolutely.
It's been fabulous. Please stay with us for the medal ceremonies. We will be back with you tomorrow morning, and it will be the first of the open lifters. It will be 10 o'clock in the morning, and it will be 3 flights back to back, and it will be the open men 59 to 83 classes inclusive. And then in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, we have the open women under 47 to under 63 inclusive. And that promises to be wonderful as well. Ralph, if the open lifters can put on half as good a show
it's going to be exciting.
as the juniors, then we're in for a great final 3 days of the championships. But that is the junior event over for 2019. Please stay with us for the victory ceremonies. But from Ralph and I in the commentary booth until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, bye for now.
Bye-bye.
European Equipped Powerlifting Championships in 2019. The medals will be given by the EPF President Arnold Wallström and the IPF Treasurer Xavier de Puiterac. The best results in the category up to 105 kilograms. The results in squat. In the third place, Martin Brokov from the Czech Republic with 305 kilograms. In the second place, Alexei Zhurevsky from Russia with 310 kilograms. And in the first place, Evgen Sichevsky from the Czech Republic with 315 kilograms. Congratulations. The results in bench press. In the third place, Martin Prokop from the Czech Republic with 200 kilograms. In the second place, Alexei Zhurevsky from Russia with 205 kilograms. In the first place, Yevgeny Chernakin from Ukraine with 220 kilograms. Congratulations. The results in deadlift. In the third place, Alexei Zhurevsky from Russia with 282.5 kilograms. In the second place, Evgen Sichevsky from the Czech Republic with 290 kilograms. And in the first place, Jaroslav Halak from Slovakia with 292.5 kilograms. Congratulations. The total results. In the third place, Yevgeny Chernakin from Ukraine with 777.5 kilograms. In the second place, Alexei Zhurevsky from Russia with 797.5 kilograms. And with a nice total of 800 kilograms, in the first place is Evgen Sichevsky from the Czech Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Czech Republic. Congratulations. Best results in the category up to 120 kilograms. Results in squat. In the third place, Alexandru Kazaku from Romania with 312.5 kilograms. In the second place, Julian Segoy from Norway with 315 kilograms. And in the first place, Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 330 kilograms. Congratulations. Results in bench press. In the third place, Václav Vlk from the Czech Republic with 230 kilograms. In the second place, Jack Johnson from Great Britain with 230 kilograms. In the first place, Julian Segoy from Norway with 245 kilograms. Congratulations. The result in deadlift. In the third place, Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 295 kilograms. In the second place, Julian Segoy from Norway with 315 kilograms. And in the first place, Jack Johnson from Great Britain with 317.5 kilograms. Congratulations. The total results. In the third place, Volodymyr Kravets from Ukraine with 852.5 kilograms. In the second place, Jack Johnson from Great Britain with 852.5 kilograms. And in the first place, Julian Segoy from Norway with 875 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Norway. Congratulations. The best results in the category over 120 kilograms. The results in squat. In the third place, Vladislav Nemov from Russia with 355 kilograms. In the second place, Guðfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 375 kilograms. In the first place, Viktor Holinek from Ukraine with 405 kilograms. Congratulations. The results in bench press. In the third place, Vladislav Nemov from Russia with 260 kilograms. In the second place, Guðfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 275 kilograms. And in the first place, Viktor Holinek from Ukraine with 285 kilograms. Congratulations. And the result in deadlift. In the third place, Gudfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 302.5 kilograms. In the second place, Vladislav Nemov from Russia with 315 kilograms. And in the first place, Viktor Holinay from Ukraine with 330 kilograms. Congratulations. The total result. In the third place, Vladislav Nemov from Russia with 930 kilograms. In the second place, Gudfinnur Magnusson from Iceland with 952.5 kilograms. And in the first place, Viktor Holinay from Ukraine with 1,020 kilograms total. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine.